Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well today. So, for today's practice, I have for you a daily practice for longevity to have a long, healthy, and overall well life. So, this is a daily practice with some simple postures to make sure to focus on areas that often give us issues as we grow older, especially the pelvis and the legs and the lower back and the glutes. So, generally, it's the lower body that starts to give us issues. So, focusing there, and today's practice, it's all about creating length, creating gentle flexibility, something that you can do perhaps for the rest of your life. So it's a daily practice, and you can choose to do it every day or every alternate day, howsoever you choose. And so let's get started. So we'll lie down. Again, I'm on the mat. You can choose to be on the bed or on your sofa, wherever you find comfortable. Um, Take a few breaths, knees bent, feet on the mat, and then we bring our knees close and hold. So often the hips, the knees, the ankles, and the lower back are areas where there's a lot of stiffness that starts to set in. So we'll focus on these areas and hold, breathe. I don't know if you can make out, it's been raining and it's pretty humid. So you may find me swatting away some bugs here and there as I'm doing this practice on the balcony. Make sure you're breathing, letting go. As always, checking in with ourselves, bringing our awareness to the intention of the practice today is daily practice for longevity, for a long, healthy, well life. We'll repeat it. Pull our knees again close to us and hold it close to our chest, making sure opening up the hips, the glutes, the lower back, working into the knees. And we let go gently. Breathe. Bring your awareness back to your body, stillness and movement together. That's how yoga works. So we breathe in and out. Bring one knee in and then extend the other leg forward. So you extend that other leg straight forward down, focusing on elongating and kind of lengthening that leg. And on the other hand, you pull this knee in, focusing on stretching. So there is a lovely gentle stretch that happens in the pelvis and the groin and the back and the hips. Just make sure you're gentle with yourself, and if there is any excessive discomfort or pain, please stop, discontinue. You can always come back to it. Making sure that this practice is safe for our body, making sure that we allow our body to gently proceed. Now, holding a stretch is great, and a gentle stretch, not a hard stretch. When you start out and do going for something gentle, we'll change, let the other this leg go, and we'll pull that knee in gently again. Now this time lengthening this leg, stretching it out while we focus on gently pulling the knee towards our chest on the other leg. Now, lengthening and pulling and everything as part of gentle stretching, it's great to hold on to stretches longer. It helps not just the muscles but also your tendons and ligaments and joints. Here, your back is supported, your legs are supported, your neck is supported, so there is no any kind of, the limbs are not in a position where they are getting any kind of excessive stress or strain. They are supported, and so you can focus on stretching out. You can focus on holding the posture, holding the pose that's gentle. We let go, bringing the other knee in. Now again, feet on the floor, knees bent. We'll take a few breaths. And we'll repeat. There you go. Bugs have started to bother me again. Breathe. Hold the knee close, making sure you bring your awareness to lengthening that other leg as you hold on to this knee. Pay attention to your pelvis, your lower back, groin and hips, and your legs, your hip flexors. Pay attention to your joints. How do they feel? Each side of the body is going to feel different depending on what's your body type, depending on which is your dominant side, depending on if you've had any injuries, any muscular or nervous imbalances, any injury, any trauma. So keeping all of that in mind, each side is going to feel different. So, and the more aware you are, the better your practice will become, because you will learn to move your body in a very aware way, and this is going to be immensely helpful. We'll change, we'll pull the other knee in, and now this leg is straightened out, and making sure with our breathing we are aware of our body. As we stretch it out, so at any point of time, if you feel the knee is too close to the chest and you're feeling a bit of discomfort where your hip flexors are getting pulled in, just feel free to let go of your knee, loosen your grip, create some space between your thigh and your abs, and that's perfectly fine. We're talking about inclusion here. We're talking about helping you, me, irrespective of whatever shape or whatever weight we are, get to a place where we can include some form of yoga as part of our daily practice. And it's great not just for you physically, but mentally. And for me personally, that has been my biggest takeaway from yoga. That the kind of clarity, focus, awareness, and kind of safety internally it brings about, that's the best part. Okay, now we'll gently lift both our legs up together straight and find a nice spot on our legs, especially behind your knees or maybe a little underneath, to hold on to with both your palms. So if you see your lower back is supported, your legs are supported, your arms are getting, upper body is getting a gentle stretch, and you hold on, your core is engaged. So this is a great way to kind of involve your full body into a posture without putting any kind of excessive strain. So, and this is really great if you're just starting out, or if you've had any injuries, or you're just tired and you just want to do something. This is great because this is something that you can do daily, you can do it long term, and it helps to kind of create a lot of wellness. Now we'll put our knees down feet down, and then we'll breathe, bring awareness back to our body, back where we are. We breathe, and lest we forget, please let's remember to be grateful for our body. This is the place that we've been gifted to live in. Okay, now one foot stares down, and now we straighten out the other leg straight up, and again find a place that's comfortable enough for you to hold on, where your leg is supported, your back is supported, and you feel a gentle stretch in your arms and perhaps your back or shoulders. So we'll do a single leg that's straightened up. Now again, hold on to it, breathe, be aware, check in with different parts, check in with your legs, check in with your ankles, your lower back, your core, arms, even neck. Gentle stretching, a little bit of inconvenience is one thing, making sure that you're not overly exerting any kind of unnatural movements. Bringing that foot down, both our feet now on the ground. A few breaths before we move on to the other side. Now we'll straighten the other leg out up. While this leg is firm, balanced, supporting us, the feet is on the mat. And we hold on as we gently stretch out that leg, back, lower back, hips, arms, upper body. With every breath, bring the awareness back to your body. Pay attention to try and pay attention to each and every part of your body as you're here. As you hear my voice, and every time your mind wanders away, gently bring it back to this gift that we received from the universe whenever we have been born. The strangest fact is that we often don't treat our bodies very well. At least I'm guilty of it. We don't give it enough sleep, don't give enough right food, we don't give it enough appreciation, we don't take care of it as it deserves to be. And yet when you start taking small steps, the returns we get back are so enormous. And how grateful we should be. Okay, now open your arms out, knees are bent, and we'll gently take a twist, turning both our knees to one side. Again, this is a gentle twist, but if for any reason you feel discomfort in your lower back, hips, or even mid or upper back, you can choose not to. You can stay there in the posture where your knees are bent and feet are on the floor. And slowly, with practice, you can make your way up to this. Done is better than perfect. Any single day, any day with anything. This perfectionism and getting it right and doing it absolutely correctly is the bane of all of us. So it's more important that you're able to do as much as you can without overwhelming yourself, without injuring yourself, and at the end of the practice, what you should feel is good and being grateful that you could get through it and that you have a body that you have to take care of it. Okay, now we'll do that onto the other side. Arms come up, and then we take a gentle twist onto the other, dropping our knees to the other side. It took me a long time to teach myself to be grateful for this body, to give it the right food, to nourish it, just in general. Just the fact that we are alive today, the fact that we are here, we are making it through one day. That we woke up alive today is a blessing. And every single day I have to remind myself of that. That there are lots of people who won't get this chance again, who won't have this luxury again. And that is what I remind myself every single day, to be grateful. It's not that you don't want better. It's not that you're not supposed to have more, be more, do more. Of course you're supposed to. That's what human beings are. We learn to slowly express the divine in us gently as we do more and be more and have more, and that's how life proceeds. But it is also crucial to be more, have more, do more. We have to acknowledge and appreciate and be grateful for where we are and what we have. Sadly, it took a long time for me to learn that and start practicing that. But once I learned this lesson, I'm never ever going to forget it. Now, we will raise both our legs up straight, gently. Again, hands holding the legs behind the knees. That's where I find it comfortable. If it's easier, you want to hold a bit down, you can go ahead and do that. And again, pay attention. Make sure you're breathing. Remember, your core is engaged, your hips, your legs, your back, your arms are engaged. So try to stay in this pose as well, in this posture, as long as your body allows you to. And this is a good time to again practice gratitude, despite of everything that you've been through. Now we bend our knees and keep our knees close to our chest, opening up the lower back, hips. Make sure that we are breathing. And be grateful that we just finished this practice, and the fact that we have a body that we could do this practice, and that we are worthy and deserving of good health, of great relationships, of more opportunities, of love, of abundance, of everything. And that we don't have to be perfect. That's the best part. Our flawed human self is worthy of everything. And as we approach the weekend, I hope all of you have a blessed weekend. I'm so happy and grateful to each and everyone who stops by my channel. And I hope you take something relevant. And if it makes your day in any way, if you take something, it makes you think, you enjoy the yoga practice or anything, it's great. It makes my day. And I hope and I pray, whatever it is that you're looking for, you find it. Whatever you seek, you find it. And that you remember, and that you never forget, that you always know that you have the light within you, that you are the power within you. Thank you so much for being here, and have a blessed day. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well today. So for today's practice, I have